let's talk about getting free cryptocurrency and how you can do that. But more importantly, cryptocurrency that I believe is extremely valuable and will become even more valuable in the future. We're going to talk about that because today is the day that if you've earned some points in the past, you can redeem them for Bonzo points. You can earn them over time. But if you haven't yet, I'm going to show you how to do that. Claiming them is a real simple process. But if you're someone who doesn't know what Bonzo is, or doesn't have any Bonzo points, or would like to have some, let's talk about how you can do that. First off, my disclaimer, big dumb animal, don't do what I do, informational purposes only. Okay, when it comes to cryptocurrency, I believe personally, and this is all just my opinion, that decentralized finance, or the world of finance, will be greatly changed in many ways. Real world asset tokenization, but in this case, borrowing and lending. Now, in terms of cryptocurrencies, the Hedera network at the moment is number 15 in market cap. I think it's gotten up as high as 11. I believe it'll be a top 10, maybe even a top 5. So if I believe that Hedera is going to be one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in terms of market cap, in other words, extremely valuable, and I believe that decentralized finance will be a huge part of cryptocurrency to come, and I believe that borrowing and lending will be one of the most important pieces of decentralized finance, and Bonzo, is what it's called, is the number one borrowing lending protocol on Hedera. Well, then I want to own that. You can buy it right now. Their token came out a couple weeks ago. It's about 2.5 cents a token. Market cap 1.2 million. That's a joke. Fully diluted 10 million. And what I mean by a joke, I think that's extremely low. Because what did I just say? We might have Hedera as a top 10 coin. Decentralized finance might be leading the charge when it comes to cryptocurrencies, along with some others, but it's going to be one of the top 3 or 5 categories. And within that, one of the top 1 or 2 things is going to be borrowing and lending. So you want Bonzo. Again, you can go buy it, but also if you own Hedera, because like me, you believe it's going to be worth quite a bit over time, then you already have the tool to earn free Bonzo points. Okay, let's get into that. You go to Bonzo, you click Launch App. Once you're in, you connect your wallet. The simplest way to earn points is to supply assets, stake them, and you get a return, an APY. You also get points from Bonzo that you'll be able to turn into Bonzo coins, Bonzo crypto. Each one's 2.5 cents. You'll be able to exchange them. It's not a one-to-one exchange. It depends on the dates, and I'll show you that in a second. So the easiest thing you can do is just connect your wallet, take some of your, or of any of these assets, Hedera, Saucer Swap, and some others, and they'll be adding Bonzo and more. When you add them in, you supply them. After you're connected, there'll be a button here to supply. You'll be earning the APY. This can change, and it will change depending upon the utilization, which is a ratio of how much has been supplied versus how much has been borrowed. If you just supply some Hedera, it'll show up here in the supplied column. You'll see that you're earning this APY. They have an additional APY here. It's an incentive that'll last for a while. Like I said, this can change. This 1.58, it can go up and down based on other factors. And you'll earn points. I'll show you how many in a moment. Second thing you can do, you can come down here. And I have a whole video I just did on taking loans. Long story short, I prefer just to take stable coins. I think it's the safest. You can take a loan. If you take a loan out, you'll be able to take a certain percentage because the loans are over collateralized. But if you take a loan out, and that all of that is in another video I have, so I'm not going to get into that. That'll show up here, how much you've taken out. All right. You can supply and you can borrow. If you do that, here is the list of what you would earn. You look at this column here, because borrowing is now enabled. You'll get 2 points for every dollar of token value that you supply. You supply $10,000 worth of Hedera. It changes on a daily basis. They give you points on a daily basis. So if the value of the Hedera you put in is $10,000, you times it by 2, that's 20,000 points. Every day, they take a snapshot and they give you points, and your points accrue. Then, if you're borrowing, because they want to encourage borrowing, you get 8 points for every dollar of token value. Let's say you took a $2,000 loan of USD stablecoins. 2,000 times 8 is 16,000. For that day, that 24-hour period of time, you'll receive 16,000 points. All of those show up on the points tab. You'll have up here, it'll tell you how many points you've gotten for supplying, how many you've gotten for borrowing. And here you go, if you take a look, they rank everyone. This is your wallet address. Where do you get that? It'll show up here once you connect your wallet. You'll see how many supply points you have and how many borrow points you have. And then they list them 10 per page. Looks like you can do more per page. And then you can see where you rank in terms of all the other people. That doesn't matter. What matters is you've got points. Now, season 1 is over. That's ending, or it did end about 2 weeks ago. If you're watching this on the 17th, this is the day that people can convert those points they earned in season 1. Now here's season 2, March 1st, 2025, all the way through to May 31st, 2025. So at the end of May 31st, within a week or two probably, you'll be able to convert those points into Bonzo tokens. You'll get free Bonzo tokens. Plus, you earned an APY, or you paid an APY if you were borrowing. Here's the thing. All the points you earn on a 24-hour period of time, between this period, March and May, those 3 months, then you'll be able to redeem them. Then, from June till August, there's a third, what they call season. All the points you earn during that time, you can convert them. Since it is a 24-hour period of time, let's say that in the middle of March, or maybe in April, or maybe even in May, you put some money, some HBAR or some sauce or whatever assets are available. There'll be more by that period of time that you can stake. You just stake them for 4 or 5 days, you're going to earn points. You can unstake them. You still have those points. They will still appear, and you'll still be able to see how many points you have here. And when it comes time to claim, they have a claim button. You go in here, and they'll tell you exactly what to do. You'll connect your wallet, and then they'll show you how many points you have, and then you'll be able to convert them. Now, the other thing to note, they talk about NFTs here, but what you can do, that's converting an NFT for some points. You can actually, within here, you can get a multiplier. So if you earn, say, 10,000 points and you have a multiplier of 1.1, 1.2, see down here, 1.3, 1.5, with that multiplier, 10,000 points times 1.3, you would get 13,000 points for that day. How do you get a multiplier? You have to own one of the NFTs. Where do you get the NFTs? There's a link here. It takes you to MEXC, it's called. Desert, Ocean, Space, Singularity. It tells you and explains how they all work, but let's just pick one. Space Bonzo, 1.3 multiplier. Click the link, takes you to MEXC. Actually, it will take you here where you see them all. We said, let's look at Desert, 1.3 multiplier. Click it. If you buy one of these NFTs, this one is 580 Hedera, 609 Hedera, then you'll get a 1.3 multiplier on top of your points. There you go. It's that simple. Again, it's great when you can get free crypto, but to me, I want free crypto that I believe is valuable. So it's one of the top layer ones. It is decentralized finance on that layer 1. It is the number 1 borrow and lend within decentral finance on that layer 1. And I think it is an incredibly cheap valuation if you were to buy it. If you get it for points, let's say that season 1 ends. Let's say season 2 ends end of May 31st. You're able to convert them. Who knows what Bonzo may be? Maybe it'll be next to nothing. I believe it'll be worth way more than 2.5 cents. So it's possible that those points may be worth quite a bit when you redeem that Bonzo. That was it. I just wanted to really quickly show you because I believe of all the different programs out there and all the things you can do, sure, it's great to be able to stake something and get a yield. Wonderful. You'll get some more of those tokens. But when you can get free tokens for something that I believe is extremely valuable, that's something to take a look at. Not financial advice, big dumb animal. Have a great day. Hope we can all make generational wealth together with crypto. Thanks for watching.